In this video, I'm going to show you how to get this overpowered stealth armor set as soon as you leave the tutorial. It will give you a massive head start with any stealth-based build, and it just so happens to come from what I believe to be the very best questline in the game. And actually my personal favorite questline in any Elder Scrolls game. And this quest also gives you a whole bunch of other awesome rewards both early on and throughout the questline. So you really can't lose with this one. I am of course talking about the famous or perhaps infamous Dark Brotherhood. And the first thing you need to know is how to join. Basically, to join the Dark Brotherhood, you need to get their attention by murdering an innocent. And this is actually where you can make a major mistake in the game, because you basically need to kill an NPC, but if you kill certain NPCs, then you're going to lock yourselves out of some of the quests and other experiences that they offer. So what you're going to need to do is kill an NPC of no consequence, and you can find really detailed lists online, especially on UESP, of all of the different NPCs that fit that description. I won't list them all here as the video would then take forever, but I'll give you a few recommendations of some of the NPCs that I typically go for. Firstly, if you've taken advantage of the arena early on, then you may have already unlocked the Adoring Fan as a follower. If you haven't, then maybe it's worth going and checking out my video on why doing the arena early on gives you such an advantage. The Adoring Fan is the ideal candidate for murder in my mind because he's an annoying little shit. And it's also tradition in Oblivion to find creative ways to kill him. Also, as part of the arena quest, if you do the Grey Prince's quest in which he effectively allows you to kill him, then that also counts as a murder, or at least it did in the original Oblivion. I'll be honest, I haven't been able to verify in the remastered version yet, but I haven't heard that it's been changed. Another good candidate is Roxanne, who can be found in the Bravil Skooma Den, which I'm showing on the map right now. Basically, you go for Roxanne rather than the other skooma addicts in there because she's the only one that will report a crime if she witnesses it. The rest of them literally won't care. I mean, look at this guy swigging his drink casually right next to her corpse. The only difficulty here is that there's a hard difficulty lock on the outside of the skooma den, so either level your lockpicking, bring a lot of lockpicks, or just don't suck at lockpicking like me, despite having played this game for basically 20 years. And as a final option, if you want something a bit less evil, if you're trying to roleplay a character that doesn't necessarily go around murdering random skooma addicts, then you can travel to the Walker camp, which I'm showing on the map right now, and you can kill the two thugs there, who are basically skooma dealers, so you don't have to feel too bad about murdering them. Regardless of who you kill, you'll see a message come up that says your killing has been observed by forces unknown. Once you've seen this message, the next thing you need to do is go to a bed and sleep. You will then be woken up by Lucien Lachance. He's going to tell you that he's impressed with your work and he's going to offer for you to join the Dark Brotherhood. However, if you want to join, then you'll need to carry out a task for him. Well, an assassination. At this point, he'll give you the Blade of Woe, which is a dagger that's not particularly strong at this point, but it will be massively upgraded if you continue to progress the Dark Brotherhood questline, specifically to the Honor Thy Mother quest. And he'll send you off to the Inn of Ill Omen to murder a chap called Rufio. You need to go ahead and do this, and then you're going to need to go back to sleep for Lucien Lachance to appear again. And if you're a particularly remorseless killer, then you can go and rent a bed in the very same inn that you kill Rufio. In this second appearance, Lucien Lachance will invite you to the Shadenhull Brotherhood Sanctuary, and he'll give you the password to get through the door. Then all you need to do is travel to Shadenhull, enter this house that you can see right now, speak the password at the door, and enter the sanctuary. You'll then be approached by Akiva, who will hand you the seriously powerful Shrouded Armor set, which consists of the Shrouded Armor and the Shrouded Hood. As you can see, this armor offers some incredible stats for stealth builds, and as you can see, it was also really easy to get it. If you're quick, you can do this in like 15 minutes after leaving the tutorial. And the great thing about doing it early is you're now set up for ages. You're not going to be swapping out this armor anytime soon if you're playing a stealth build. Now that you've got your armor, you can either continue with the Dark Brotherhood quest, which like I said is an amazing quest and offers further really powerful rewards, or you can just take your armor and go about your business. Either way, you should consider subscribing to the Vress Games YouTube channel because I have plenty more Oblivion Remastered guides for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the next one.